to another edition of the Weekly News by Helium 10. I'm Karen Thomas.
And I'm Alex Czechowski. Today, we will be bringing a special report to you on some new messaging rules coming from Amazon. But before that, Karen, can you catch us up to speed with all of the other news that would interest sellers out there?
Absolutely, Alex. So, some really good news for those concerned about Amazon's fulfillment space and capacity. NBC reports that Amazon has announced that they will be hiring 100,000 new employees to keep up with the huge surge in orders. Now, this is not their regular holiday surge hiring. This will come later. Many of these workers will be for the 100 new warehouses and sorting facilities they're opening this month. They are so desperate for workers that they're even offering a $1,000 signing bonus in some of the cities where they are hiring. Now, in other news, Amazon Advertising has announced the ability to create multiple versions of your store and run them during specific periods of time. Sellers will be able to utilize this to split test conversions and have holiday specific themes running on their store during different times throughout the year. Now, on to something we have gotten a lot of questions about in the last week in customer support. And that was the announcement from Amazon made about some changes coming to the buyer-seller communication guidelines as of November 3rd. Alex, you are the product manager for Helium 10's follow-up tool, so you have some really good insight into what sellers need to be aware of. First of all, what is your biggest takeaway from the new update?
Well, first of all, it's like we have always said, there's nothing in Amazon's terms of service prohibiting sellers from asking for a review from customers and using tools like follow-up for that purpose. This new document here reiterates the fact that that will continue to be permitted by Amazon.
That's really good to know. So, is that the only thing that sellers can initiate communication with buyers for?
No, other things that are allowed are resolving an issue with order fulfillment, requesting additional information required to complete the order, asking a return related question, sending an invoice, requesting product review or seller feedback, scheduling the delivery of a heavy or bulk item, scheduling a home service appointment, verifying a customer design, or any other reason where the contact is required for a seller to fulfill an order or the buyer to receive their purchase. It is important to note that simply confirming an order or just trying to provide customer service would not fall under this category. In addition, Amazon only wants you to contact the customer within 30 days of order completion.
That's very interesting, Alex. So, if you have not sent a message asking for a review from a customer and the order is over a month old, you should not contact them. Now, you mentioned some things that sellers are not allowed to send messages to customers for. Are there other things that they're not allowed to do?
Yes, the article specifies things like order or shipping confirmations, messages that only say thank you or that you're here to help if buyers have problems, marketing, promotional messaging, including coupons or the no brainers, of course. Nothing that seems to incentivize a review or feedback, or any language that asks them to edit or remove an existing review. In addition, no language that requests a review only if the buyer has had a positive experience. And again, you can only ask once for a review per order.
That's very good to know. Is there anything else that sellers should know about?
In the past, some sellers who could not fulfill an order for whatever reason that was FBM would send buyers a message asking them to cancel the order so that their pre-fulfillment cancellation metric wouldn't take a hit. This is specifically forbidden in buyer-seller messaging. You will also have to now include the order number in all messaging. This is a feature that Follow-Up has always provided. They also now, as of November 3rd, do not want sellers putting the pictures of the product ordered in the message. Emojis and GIFs will not be allowed anymore. There are things that by the implementation of the new rules on November 3rd, we will have implemented in Follow-Up as well.
Okay, Alex, so what's the bottom line on these updates for us, and what does it mean for sellers?
A lot of this we have already known, such as only requesting a review once, but there's also a lot of new things here. As has always been the case, using tools like Follow-Up by Helium 10 for communicating proactively with customers is absolutely allowed and is a great way to increase your reviews. However, sellers will need to be careful to follow all of the existing and new rules that Amazon has around messaging so that they have the buyer-seller messaging privileges suspended or removed.
Thank you so much for that update, Alex. Now, the last bit of news for today is a reminder for Amazon sellers that last week, Helium 10 launched its full inventory management software solution within the Profits tool. You can now forecast your inventory, create POs for your suppliers, and even create Amazon shipments from within your Helium 10 account. Now, if you would like to get 2 free trainings on how to manage your Amazon inventory and give it a test drive, you can sign up for the Diamond Plan for a discount from now until the end of September by going to helium10.com/inventory25.
Thank you everyone for watching this week. Don't forget to smash that like button down below the video. And I'd love to hear from you guys as to what you think about the newly updated buyer-seller messaging guidelines we talked about today. So leave your comments below. I'm Alex.
And I'm Karen Thomas. See you next week.